Together with Earle Sports Bets, yeah, the twins, they be checking in, stacking up. Green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend, and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, it's R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim, and today, buckle up, grab some popcorn. We've got a lot to talk about. We have two games in the NBA. I've moved on one of them, and it's not that team. And I moved and we have one MLB game, and we have not one, not two, not three, but 16 hockey games to go over. I know, Tim, you're excited to break down every last one of them. So we got a big slate coming up today. I'm going to have entirely too much money invested into this hockey card, but it is going to be fun. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right, one went wrong in the world of sports betting. Baseball can suck a butt. Reverse swept baseball. Phillies first 5 full game. Astros Phillies full game, both lost. Frustrating. It is what it is. And we'll see what happens today. NFL 1-1. Should have been 2-0, down 0.11 units. Got the full game under. The first half under was an absolute heartbreaker. That was one of the worst losses I've had in a while. It was a 60-yard touchdown on a broken tackle with 7 seconds to go in the half to put the first half over. I was stunned, to say the least, there. So, not what I wanted to see. We got the full game under, so I split out, but very, very frustrating. I lost that first half under. One of the only game that went right for me last night, it was Les Habitants. I had them at plus 158. They do win 3-1. And I'll ask you, Tim, because you watch this team every game. What the hell has gone wrong with this Buffalo offense? Because
they suck. They suck. The drought's going to continue. It's just an ugly mess. Their power play is like 8%.
There it is. Okay, that's where they're going to improve. Got it.
Their penalty kill was good until their penalty kill was perfect until the last goal. But no, this team is bad. No happiness in Buffalo.
All right. Recap for you or yesterday and then we'll look over today.
I believe, yeah. We on the site we had the Houston Astros, which was a loser, and we had the under in the Monday Night Football game. So we ended up being 1-1, down 0.25 units. So it is what it is. We move on. There's way too many hockey games today for us to get involved in. So that's what we're gonna be doing, and hopefully trying to make some money off of it. And I have a big card for it, so let's do it.
All right. Got one comment here. Nathan saying good morning. Had a huge night last night. Pictures were sent playing 5-line video poker. Got dealt quad 2s. And a few kickers. There you go, for $13. But we'll kick it on off here, Tim, with your domain here. And I'm going to be indexing the NBA this year to see how it goes. I've already got a couple plays I'm looking at for tomorrow, but we're looking at tonight. We have the LA Lakers and the Denver Nuggets here. The reigning NBA champion Denver Nuggets. Minus 5-point favorites at home, total of 228 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot here. These lines opened up on August 12th. It was a -5 then, and it's kind of sat around that -5 range the entire summer. And it opened up at a 226.5. It's actually gone up to a 228. So there's been a move towards the over, and there's been no move on the side. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this one here. We have 101,000 tickets in for this game. We have 56% of the tickets, 70% of the cash is on the Lakers spread here. 26% of the tickets, 54% of the cash is on the over in this spot. And the line has moved toward that over. I have this game at a 5. My number for this game was a 5. I have no interest in this game. I bet the second game, but now what the line is on the second game, I can't give that one out either. But I was leaning Lakers first quarter, first half, something along those lines. But I have no interest in this one here. So this is a pass for me.
Yeah, we get to start off with my defending champion Denver Nuggets. And it's banner raising night. Normally I'd say, hey, fade the banner raising night. Yeah, that has not worked out the past couple of times. So I'm going to stay away from that. Instead, I think it's going to get off to a slow start. I think both teams are going to get off to a slow start. And I think the Nuggets are going to be one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. That's what Coach Malone is huge on, is defense. And I think that's really going to take a step up this year. Even better than it was last year. This Nuggets team is going to be good. I do kind of lean that way. If you're going to bet the Lakers, Fernando has it right. Lakers first quarter, first half, if you're going to bet it. I think the Nuggets probably end up covering full game. But I'm going to be on the under 228. I think it's the first one at 105 points wins this game. So I'm going to be rolling with the under. Slow and steady wins the race. I think this one's going to be a slow game, Nick.
Fair. Would you look at that first half under 116.5, maybe a little bit there?
I don't hate that. First quarter, first half, full game under. Just a trifecta, do damage on the first game of the year.
First quarter for the Lakers is plus 1.5 full game, or first half is plus 2.5. Those are my leans. I'm not going to bet this game though. I bet the other game.
There you go. Back to the chat, Nick. I'm currently typing up my hockey card.
Yep. You're all underdogs cashed yesterday. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
So a bunch of favorites today.
Yeah. Lakers first quarter. And then under. Go Sabres.
Sabres suck.
Suns first quarter. We'll get into that game here. This line's moved a little bit. I capped this one last night, or I capped the games last night, and I bet this is the only game I did bet for it. And honestly, I wouldn't bet this game anymore with the way the line's moved here. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot. It opened up at a 1.5. It was down to a 1 last night, and now it's a 3. This line opened up on August 12th at 230.5. It is now 233, so it's been a move towards the over. The line has come down a little bit from last night. It was 234.5 at one point last night, so a little bit of buyback on that over. We have 62% of the tickets, 43% of the cash is on the Warriors, and the line's moved in their direction. 64% of the tickets, 38% of the cash on the money line for them too. 57% of the tickets, 71% of the cash is on the under, yet the line has moved towards the over since the opening line. My number for this game was a 3.5. So I 100% agree with the way this line's moved. I got the Warriors at -1 last night. I would not recommend them at -3. So as much as I would like to give something out, I mean, if you follow me on Kappa, you would have had the Warriors at -1, but not playing it at -3 though.
I will be on the Warriors. I got them at -115 money line. So once again, and I'm going to be doing this for I think every single NBA card. I posted up on the member only last night. So if you were a member of the channel, you saw Warriors -115. So if you're riding with that, there you go. -3. I still think they cover it. That line movement kind of tells me that there's something going on. So I heard there was something with Booker that he could be a little bit shaky to start the year. Let me go check. This is weird. I'm pulling up the DK DFS app for the first time in forever, just to see what's going on. Devin Booker is questionable tonight. Brandon Beal is unlikely to play. So there you go. Brandon Beal might be out for the Suns tonight. I think he got injured in the last game of the preseason.
So my question to you, Tim,
Oh, sorry.
is if they rule out Booker, what's this line?
I don't think it's going to be Booker. I think it's going to be Beal.
Well, you said Booker's questionable. I said hypothetically speaking, if they rule him
Beal,
out, what's the line?
Booker will probably play. Beal's probably out.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't think Booker's out, so I don't think it matters.
If he does, what do you think the line is? 5.5, 6?
I think it drops to about 5, maybe 4.5.
Okay. If it hits a 6, that could be a good middle opportunity with my -1.
Yeah, but I have the Warriors. I got them at -115.
All right. Back to the chat.
Oh, I'll yes. 1 second. There we go.
Devin Booker is 50-50 for season opener Tuesday. We'll warm up and try to play, according to Underdog NBA.
Oh, there you go. Read it out, Nick.
Yo. I think that's how it's said.
And now he's
Earle, baby. Let's go.
Wow, way to rub it in. That hurts my Sabres. Warriors, yes. I want to believe in the Nuggets, but no betting allowed.
Yeah, no betting allowed.
KD, Booker, Beal, Boble, Nurkic. The Suns are stacked this season. I love it. You know, I get KD, Booker, Beal. All right, fair enough. Boble, Nurkic. What the heck are you doing? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, you had me in the first half. Blackhawks in regulation.
I bet the under in that game.
Beal's out. Yeah, I figured that. Sens money line, Vegas money line, Red Wings money line, Rangers money line. I feel like I'm gonna watch as everybody goes and bets the Sens today. Everybody's gonna be on them,
and I'll probably be on that as well.
Nuggets. If you're gonna, I have the under in the Nuggets game, but I will say I will be watching the Nuggets game over the what do you call it game tonight? Sabres. Let's head to baseball, Nick. Game 7.
Game 7. Philadelphia Phillies and Arizona Diamondbacks. Phillies -160 favorites. Total of 8 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history for this one here. I'm trying to get it to load up. Please, website work.
He's asking you nicely, website.
There we go. Had to refresh the page. Line opened up last night at a -155. It did get up to a -173 at one point. It's down to a 162. All right, so we still have about a 7-cent line movement towards these fighting Phils. Line opened up at an 8.5, and now it's an 8. So it's moved. I was leaning towards that under last night. I end up only playing the side, and I don't like my play, but it is what it is. 74% of the tickets, 92% of the cash is on the Phillies. 64% of the tickets, 87% of the cash is on the under. Lines move towards the under. The lines move towards the Phillies. Ranger Suarez and Brandon Fad. I kind of like this first 5 under a little bit. Maybe a nerfy in this game. I don't bet those. The first half is a 4.5. I'm actually really enticed by that. You can get, Brandon Fad under 1.5 earned runs, and Ranger Suarez under 1.5 earned runs are actually reasonably priced too. That's not a bad look. I'm leaning under in this game. I bet the Phillies -1. I've been on them all playoffs long. I'm not thrilled with that game. That's why I only bet the full game. I didn't lay the half in the first half. I didn't double up on it. I'm just on the full game -1 with the Philadelphia Phillies. So I don't love it, but I'm on the Phillies here to advance to the World Series. An absolutely painful World Series to watch. He's either going to be the Phillies winning a ring, or it's going to be DeGrom and Scherzer winning a ring. So,
yeah, I'll be on Red October, except for it'll be a slightly different shade because I got the D-backs coming out and winning today, 2 in a row in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, I really like Brandon Fad.
He's been awesome. That's why I'm leaning towards that first one under.
He's been fantastic. He's pitched 3 times in the postseason, once against each team, and has allowed 3 earned runs. in, what would that be, 12 and 2/3 innings. And those 3 earned runs were against Milwaukee when they already had the game kind of under control. He allowed no earned runs in 4 1/3 against the Dodgers, no earned runs in 5 2/3 against the Phillies. He's looked great. So I'm gonna be backing Brendan Pfaadt.
My worry is how long is he gonna go in this game?
I don't think you're gonna see a lot from either pitcher. Because I will say Ranger Suarez has also been fantastic. Last time we saw these two teams go at it with these two pitchers, game 1, it was 2-1. So this one could easily be another really good pitcher's duel. But for me, I'm on the Arizona Diamondbacks to make it to the World Series. And realistically, I still think the Arizona Diamondbacks have a chance to win the World Series. So
yeah, if you like that, plus 475, by the way.
Give me the D-backs, money line, versus the Phillies today.
I like it. Back to,
you start the sheet, Nick, for hockey?
Yeah.
There you go. Blackhawks, Bruins, 7-1 for them. Blackhawks and Bruins, 7-1 for the home team. Interesting little trend there.
I'm on the under. I ain't bet the side.
I need this Philly keep World Series ticket.
Yeah.
Fighting Phil's pull it out. No, please, no. Whoever wins this game, I'll be in profit. Had Diamondbacks in a parlay for the series. Hedging with it on Phillies today. There you go. Hit as a premium early. I could see. It could hit early. Diamondbacks money line. I could figure. I feel like I figured out the Phillies. There you go. Power Rangers, shocking. No, I freaking hate the Rangers. The Power Rangers wasn't a shocker. Y'all just underestimated them. No, we overestimated Houston. Panthers, yes. Avalanche, no. Personally, I believe whoever wins this series wins it all. I could see that. Nick, share your document with them. Bubbles, come on, dude. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. Oh, my cousins won a primetime game, and he kept it under. How about some hockey, Nick?
We get a big hockey slate, and then this is gonna be it's gonna be fun to go over. And I think this is the first 16-game hockey slate in a very, very long time. At least the first really big slate that me and you can both go over here for this season. And I'm excited to break this down with you. Let's get into it. We have the Washington Capitals and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Minus 170 for the Leafs, total 6.5. Well, let's take a look at the line history here. The line opened up at a 158 for these Toronto Maple Leafs. It's up to a 171. This line opened up at a 6.5, minus 106. It's up to a 6.5 at minus 115. This game does start at 6 o'clock, peoples. So this one does get started in about 6.5 hours. Let's take a look at the cash flow for this game here, as we have the Maple Leafs taking a lot of money. No surprise there, but the line has moved accordingly. 88% of the tickets, 98% of the cash is on these Maple Leafs. 74% of the tickets, 75% cash is on the puck line. The line has moved accordingly, though. 73% of the tickets and only 38% of the cash, though, is on the over, which is kind of concerning. The line has moved towards the over, though, especially since I bet it. I got involved in this over at minus 106. It's now up to that minus 120, as I said, for this game. Let me take a look. Yeah, minus 115. So it's moved 9 cents. So it has moved. I have this game projected for 7.86 goals. I have the Leafs projected for 4.92 goals. So I expect the Leafs to put up goals in this game. I also have the Leafs minus 1. I got involved with that last night at minus 105. Let me see what it is now, because it's minus 171 for the money line. It's minus 140 for the puck line. You'll be paying 113. So the line has moved on that 8 cents. So I beat a little bit of a line movement in that spot. I am on the Maple Leafs at minus 1. and I'm on the over 6.5. And that's only a minus 120. I intend on moving on this team total over. I'm gonna write down some of the plays I'm looking to add, and then come back to them later in the slate. Figure out which ones I'm actually adding. Maple Leafs team total over 3.5 minus 120 might be one of those add-ons. But I'm on the Leafs -1. I'm on the over 6.5 in this game.
I'm just on the over. I think you just see a back and forth game. I almost pulled the trigger on the Capitals today. I don't know. It just seems like a interesting spot for them. Toronto, I don't really. I will say I dropped Toronto out of my top spot a while ago. I'm actually fading my top spot today, my top ranked team today. So we'll see how that one goes. I'm on the over in this game. What we've seen so far from this Toronto team, I will say, if you like Toronto to win, then yes, you like the over, because the 3 games that they've won this year: 6-5, 7-4, 4-3. The 2 games that they lost: 4-1, 3-1. So if you like the if you go and like the Maple Leafs in this one, then you like the over. If you like the Capitals, you're probably going to lean more towards the under. That being said, I'm going to be on the over in this game. I think we see some goals from both sides. So give me the over between the Leafs and the Capitals to start the day. Over 6.5 at -115.
Awesome. I 100% agree with that there. I just want to see whether or not I want to move on that team total, which I'm gonna write down those plays and see what I want to come back to.
Sounds good. Back to the Chenick.
Where do you leave off?
Oh, my computer is being stupid. Untouchable saying that he can't get behind Fat.
All right. There we go. My computer is being slow for a second. Capitals money line in the under. Absolutely not. Nope. I've already bet the opposite sides of both. Leafs and the under. Supness. Penguins money line. Nope.
Nope.
Wings and Reg.
Nope.
We'll see. Wild and Reg. No.
Nope.
Flames money line. No. Wow, we're against each other today. Leafs been underperforming, yes, but my numbers suggest that they have been getting very unlucky. And against Darcy Kemper, I think they're able to light up the Sens, or they're able to light up the Caps. So Suns at +3 now. Yep, I got the Warriors -1 last night. So yeah, I might have to jump on that. I would wait. We don't know if Devin Booker's playing. And if Devin Booker's not playing, you could probably get a 5.5, 6.
Yeah, I'm just happy with my -115. I'll move on from that.
Yeah. Facts, Tim, on the Washington-Toronto over. Game under for the dog, over for the puck line with the Leafs. Yep. Tricky play over Caps. Yep. Good luck. I think that game goes over. Yep. We'll move on here with a good old-fashioned bum fight on this next one. The Columbus Blue Jackets and the Anaheim Ducks. We have the Jackets as -145 favorites in this game with a total of 6.5 in the spot. This is not a game I was particularly interested in. Maybe I think I might be able to get to a spot, though, in this game that I was kind of looking at. Line opened up at 150. It's down to a 149, so a massive 1 cent line movement towards the Ducks. This did get down to 140 at one time for Columbus. Line opened up at a 6 at -120. It's up to a 6.5 at -112. So a move towards the over and a move towards these Duckies. 61% of the tickets, 93% of the cash is on said Duckies. And 67% of the tickets and 81% of the cash is on the over or under as the line moved towards the over here in this spot. I have this game projected for 6.6 goals, so I think that's about correct. I have the Blue Jackets around that 145, 150 range. Scratch that. Nope, I have them around the 125, 130 range. I just can't read numbers. And I would lean towards the Ducks in this game. Not a game I'm particularly interested in getting involved with. This is probably a pretty easy stay off for me. I really have no intentions on moving on this game. So this is going to end up being a pass. I'm I thought about it. I am going to move on these Leafs team total over though. Leafs team total over 3.5 minus 120.
I will say the last time that the Blue Jackets beat the Ducks was in 2020. So there you go. I like the Ducks in this game. I took them plus money. I know they're 1-4 to start the year. Now they're on the road. But this line just seems a little bit short. I know it's minus 145 for the Columbus. Columbus has played good. They've beaten Calgary. They've beaten Minnesota. They've beaten the Rangers. But they struggled against Philly and Detroit. So they seem to be playing better against the good teams, and then they struggle against the not as good teams. I'm going to take the Ducks in this one. I got them at plus, I think, 125. So quack attack today. Give me the Ducks.
Quack, 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 quack.
Quack.
Yeah.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
Fair enough. That would be my lean in this game, but I did not play it. Back to the chat.
Good luck. I think that game goes over. I think the Maple Leafs one does too. Make that over. Ducks usually beat them. Yeah, they beat them 5 straight times. Bum fight. Interested in the quack attack pass for now. I'm gonna bet the quack attack. I couldn't believe that if all 3 stars played still, it was at a pick'em with the Suns game because it's the Warriors. Everybody loves the Warriors. I do too today, but my initial lean was on BJ's. Yeah.
Who doesn't like the BJ's?
Who doesn't like the BJ's? Yeah. Quack attack. There you go. Quack. Ducks money line. Yeah. Ducks. Warriors and the Golden Nuggets for my simple NBA 2-teamer. I like it. Not a cent on this one though. Pass. I'm scared. Fair enough. I don't like my bet for this one, but I have to. So it's probably a loser already.
Well, it would be cool to know the odds for this game, which would be minus 175 for the.
Oh, sorry, I was typing quick.
Total of 7 in this game. Wow. With that offense, we have the Ottawa Senators minus 175 favorites. Total of 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history of this one here. It opened up at a minus 155. It is now a minus 174. A big line movement here towards these Senators. Total opened up at a 6.5 at minus 128. It's up to a 7 at plus 115. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this one here, as we have 87% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the Senators money line, 62% of the tickets, 94% of the cash is on the puck line. And then 86% of the tickets, 89% of the cash is on the over. The line has moved towards said over. I was stunned to see this at a 7, and I'm very much interested in this under. Buffalo has done not much offensively. They're averaging 2.69 expected goals per game. And when you look at what they've actually done so far this year, when it comes to scoring 4 goals in the game, they've yet to do it. 1 against Montreal, 3 against the Islanders, 3 against Calgary, 3 against Tampa Bay, 2 against the Islanders, 1 against the Rangers. I thought this Sabres offense was going to be a lot better. And this probably, I'm thinking it's just a slow start. I said that they're going to start off slow. I would look for them to start to turn it around. I mean, I'd like to say in November, because the end of the month here, they're in Ottawa, in New Jersey, then home against Colorado. But then to start November, 2 games against the Flyers, Toronto, Carolina, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Boston, Winnipeg, and then they head to Chicago for an easier game there. They really, I think their end of the schedule, I think, is going to be easier than the beginning. They've really gave the Sabres murderer's row to start this season. And I think when they come out of it, they'll be battle tested and they'll be good. Now, here's the thing probably keeping me off the under in this game is every single Senators game has had at least 7 goals scored in it. They lost 5-2 to Detroit. They beat Washington 6-1. They beat Tampa 5-2. They beat Philly 5-2, and they lost to Carolina 5-3. My concern is even if the Sabres only contribute 2 goals, maybe 3, that this game could still go over the total. That's my main concern with this one here. Unfortunately, they're juicing the under 3.5 up the wazoo for the Sabres at -160. So that's going to keep me off of that under. I lean under 7. I lean Ottawa -1, but I think they've juiced this one too a little bit. -179, 136. I'm looking at 118. That's reasonable play here. I am going to play the Ottawa Senators -1 in this game. I'm sorry, Tim. Until the Sabres prove something to me offensively, I'm going to look to fade them. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Ottawa, and now I'm ready for this is at -118. Ottawa -1. Now I'm ready for Tim to be like, oh, the Sabres haven't scored 3+ there. There's no way they win this game or whatever shenanigans he wants to pull now. So, Tim, your thoughts unbiasedly. Take your Buffalo Sabres fandom glasses off. What's your thoughts on this game?
I mean, I'm still betting Buffalo every day. Just as I feel like that would have been a profitable trend. It's probably not going to be. I don't like it, but I made the decision early in the year that I'm just going to take them every single day, kind of like how I took Baltimore every single day in baseball, kind of deal. And I'm just going to keep an eye on them. I don't think they win this game though. This team just looks bad. The power play is not doing anything. The only thing good going on right now is the fact that their penalty kill, they've allowed 1 goal on penalty kill. And that was the last goal against the last goal of last game. So yeah, at least they've looked good there. This offense, Tage Thompson scored 1 goal. Like that in 5 games or 6 games, Tage Thompson has scored 1 goal. That's not going to do it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an easy win for Ottawa, but I will still be on Buffalo because I'm going to be betting them every day. That's just what I'm doing.
Fair. And I would like to bet Buffalo. I like Buffalo heading into this season. I want to find reasons to bet on them. They're just not giving me them right now.
No, they
and if it wasn't -160, I'd be on that team total under too. But back to the chat.
Hey, Lex is here. I need to hit a +1,000 parfait.
Jeez. Have fun with that.
Should we build one for you? Hold on, here. Nick, go through the chat. I'm gonna build him a parfait real quick, and it'll be at least a +1,000. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit.
You need at least 100 to 1 odds.
Plus no, just 1.
10 to 1.
Plus. Okay.
So what type of odds are you looking for? +1 million? Fair.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Canadians +1.5. That was last night. Sabres race to 2.
Yeah, I'll build them a parfait.
Lean Sabres money line. Kind of lean Sabres first quarter. I would look more towards the first period. The politicians, LOL, JK, but fuck them. Sabres for the cup for the win. Let's go Buffalo. New Mexico State money line. I stayed off that game. I only played the other game. So I did a free pick video for it. Come on, Sabres Day. Let's finally cash the usual Sabres same game parlay. Sabres money line over and anytime goal for Tage Thompson.
No,
good luck. Inter Milan -1.5. Good luck. I understand the Sens haven't lost a home game yet, but that ends tonight. Nope, you're wrong. Sabres. I don't think I've yet to be wrong on a Sabres side.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think Nick's been perfect. He hasn't missed a Sabres game bet yet.
I had the Rangers game 1. I had the Isles game 2. I bet the Sabres big game 3. I leaned Flames game 4. I stayed off them game 5, leaning towards them against the Islanders. And then I took the Habs last night. So we'll see. I feel like I have a decent read on this Sabres team. I like it. I was going off this game. Okay, yeah. Enough is enough. LOL. Sens are a bottom feeder. Are they? Their offenses look great. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Show some appreciation. Subscribe and share. Tim A. NBA is back. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah, New Mexico State play is much better than college football. Yeah, I'm not interested in that game. Not interested. I can't wait until tomorrow for the full NBA slate. I'm already looking at a few plays on that. We almost hit a plus 25 or 250,000. 20. I don't know. This morning, there you go. Habs because they lost last night. Yeah, plus 25K. Gotcha.
I will say I cooked up because he asked for something like that. I got a plus 8,000 parlay. It's a 8-teamer for him. We'll do Nuggets in the under, Golden State money line, Sabres plus 1.5, the over in Carolina, Pittsburgh Penguins, Florida Panthers, New York Rangers. There you go. And I sent it to you. $100 pays almost $8,000.
All right, let's get into this one though. This one we have the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Hurricanes minus 125 favorites, total of 6.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot. Opened up 119, it's up to a 126. So a small move towards these Carolina Hurricanes. Line opened up at a minus 105. It's now a minus 115 for the over here in this spot. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this game here as we have, where is it? There we go. Good God, 95% of the tickets, 99% of the cash is on the over. 73% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is on Carolina, and the lines move towards Carolina slightly. My numbers for this game, and I look a little bit at market moves. In the NHL, I can really care less about the way the markets are because I go off of my numbers. I had this game projected for 7.4 goals. So I had this game going way over the total. I got that over 6.5. I have this game projected 3.8 to 3.59 towards the Lightning. So I actually do think there's value on Tampa in this spot here. My main concern is I don't trust Tampa to win this game. I just don't. And I'm not going to. I am going to take their team total over 3.5 at plus 135. Why? Because team totals against Carolina have been money this year. If you look at what Carolina has done defensively so far this season, they gave up 6 to Colorado, 7 to Seattle, 3 to San Jose, 6 to Anaheim, 5 to LA, and 3 against Ottawa. I believe the team totals have hit in every single game if you bet team total overs against Carolina. And I'm right back on it today. Give me Tampa Bay team total over 3.5. Gets Johansson out of the way, which when you look at Johansson's numbers, have not been that bad this year. He's a .96 goalie rating. He has 18.81 expected goals against, and he's given up 18. So he has about .81 goals saved above average. So he's not been bad. And it's might be Pyotr Mrazek, or not Pyotr Mrazek, Pyotr Kochekov. Kochekov. For the Hurricanes today. So something to keep in mind as well. Tampa offensively has been good. Defensively has really struggled. Carolina defensively has been bad. I am on the over in this game. I'm on the over. And I'm on the Tampa Bay team total over.
I doubled up on this game. I started off with the over because Carolina has been going over at a crazy-ass clip to start the year. 6-0 to the over so far. So until that dies, I'm going to ride that trend out.
Yep.
And then I'm going to be on the home team. I'll be on Tampa. I just think that you look at it, I think there's a bad spot for the Hurricanes. And the main reason why I think it's a bad spot for the Hurricanes, look at the trip they just took. At LA, at Anaheim, at San Jose, at Seattle, at Colorado. Now they're back at home, right? No, they have to go to Tampa. This is the 6th game of a road trip for them, which I think is absolutely rough. And then they get to go finally back home on the 26th against Seattle. I think this is a bad spot for them. And I'm going to be taking Tampa Bay and the over in this game. And at bare minimum, I'm hoping to kind of split out. Maybe this should just be a Tampa Bay team total over type of game. But go ahead, give me the over, give me Tampa Bay, and we'll roll with both of them.
I like it. Kind of interesting lines here that I was kind of looking at as well. The alternative over 8.5 at plus 350.
I
think that could be an interesting look there, but I'm just going to stick with the full game over, team total over with Tampa Bay here. Back to the chat.
Tailing Tim, good luck, EQ. Something soccer related. Canes puck line, no thank you. All of those plays I gave out, I might throw some soccer games in that to get more money. Good luck, dude. Toss in a fave for the last 5 to 7 fights of the UFC night. They will add a little plus 800 to your ticket. Good luck to you. Some potential dogs on the undercard, but Juice is walking for the main card. Okay. Good luck to you. I don't bet UFC. Try to do that. Canes money line. Nope. Napoli. Have fun. Let's go to this game, which is one of the games I have no interest in.
Yeah. Look, I did bet this game. I will admit I have bet this game. And we have the New Jersey Devils and the Montreal Canadiens. The only thing is, when I bet this line, it wasn't where it was. Let's get into it here. This line opened up at a minus 175. And then after last night, it's now 215. It reopened up at this morning. Big line movement towards these New Jersey Devils. And the total has skyrocketed too. Over 6.5. It opened up at minus 103. It's now minus 130. So I caught a really, really good line in this game because I got that over 6.5 at minus 103. So definitely very, very happy of the way this line has moved. 80% of the tickets, 93% of the cash is on that over. 57% of the tickets, 55% of the tickets, 57% of the cash is on the money line for the Devils. 92% of the tickets, 97% of the cash is on the Devils puck line. And looking at this this line here, or my numbers for this game here, I have this game projected for 7.3 goals. And I actually have the Montreal Canadiens being very competitive in this game. Defensively, the Devils have really struggled this year. They're giving up 4.25 expected goals against. Now, it's going to be an interesting spot for the Canadiens here because it looks like Montembeault might not be available for this game. Keep an eye out here because it's either going to be Jake Allen on a back-to-back or it could be Caden Primo. I'm looking at the Montreal Canadiens again in this game a little bit. Maybe a team total is probably the way to go because defensively New Jersey has really struggled. And I'm kind of curious, is it 2.5 at a reason? 2.5 at minus 130? I'm actually really interested in that. 2.5 minus 130 here with the Devils team total or with the Canadiens team total. I'm actually going to move on that. Canadiens team total over 2.5 minus 130 in this game as well. I expect them to score. I got them projected for over 3 goals. New Jersey defensively has been bad. I expect them to have to play a little bit more aggressive offensively with it most likely with either being Allen playing back-to-back games or Caden Primo in net. So give me a little Montreal here. Going back to the Montreal team total over as well as this full game over.
This is one of the few games I kind of had no interest in going after. You got the Devils who have not really looked all that great to start the year. Both they have not covered a puck line yet, so I don't know if I could really trust them to do that here. And you got Montreal, which looks good to start the year, a big home dog on a second leg of a back-to-back, and we're still questionable on their goalie situation. So
yes, that's why I didn't take the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this game. I really have no interest in going after it. This is one of like the 3 games that I kind of left off my card. So this one's a stay away.
Yeah, I like it. Montreal's been a fun little team this year.
Soccer stuff. Liberty. Nope. I'm on the opposite side. We're on Western Kentucky. Devils on the puck line.
Honestly, I could see that, and I still get both my plays. 5-3 Devils. I still get both my plays.
Under.
No, what are you seeing in this for it to be an under?
First period full game for the Devils. I hit the like button, fam. Let's get it. Let's get OG Wham. Let's get it. Derek Wilson gets finished if he shows up. Derek Lewis. My bad. Eileen Devils. No, Monty sucks. I just love to fade the old journeyman Monty. Montemba. Yeah. The bizarre week of hockey. I see this as the bizarre week in hockey. I got you. I really like this game.
Yeah. The Stars taking on the Penguinos in this one here. And we have the Stars as -125 favorites with a total of 6.5 in this game. I did a free pick video on this one last night. This line opened up at a 106. It actually got all the way up to -116 for the Penguins at one point. And now it's flipped back to the right side, and the Stars are -124. So a big line movement, an 18-cent line movement towards Dallas here in this game. Line opened up at a 6.5 plus 104. It's actually up to a 6.5 -101. So it's been a 5-cent line movement towards this over, which was really confusing for me. I like Jake Ottinger. I lean under in this game. I bet the Dallas Stars. I think there's more value on the Stars than there is the total in this game, because there's no reason they should be. And the line has adjusted, and I get it. They're on the road. But they should have been up a little higher on this money line, and I see value on them here. The Pittsburgh Penguins have done really not much to convince me that they're worth betting on. It's actually going to be, and it's going to be Alex Nedeljkovic in net. It's not going to be Tristan Jarry, by the way. So what has Nedeljkovic done in net so far this year? He's had one start. He had one start so far this year. He gave up two goals. I'm not sold on the Penguins. I'm just not. And actually Nedeljkovic has been better than Jarry this year, but he's only had one start, so I'm not putting anything into that. Which is going to keep me off the under, I think. If I'm going to bet some under, it's going to be the Penguins team total under. I'm on the Stars. I got him last night at -109. Beat a nice little line movement on this one here. Penguins are bet against, so that means Tim's looking any way to bet on them, because whatever I say is wrong. But I'm messing with them. I'm on the Stars at -109 here.
I think it's gonna be a cloudy night. I don't think we're gonna see any Stars. I'm on the Pens. This is one of the first games I looked at. I even gave this one out during balling out. I thought the line was too close. Now, if this was Dallas minus like 140, I'd be like, all right, that makes a little bit more sense to me, and I'm not going to go after the Penguins. The fact that it's a pick'em game like that, and I view a couple games, because I view that with the same with the Carolina game, and I kind of view it the same with the Avalanche Islanders and Seattle Detroit. Like, I see those types of games, and it's just like, it seems like a little bit off for lines. So I'm gonna be on Pittsburgh. And I'm going to be on a couple of games like that. So I'm hoping to at least like split out, because most of them are like slight plus money or something. I'm on Pittsburgh in this game at home as a slight dog. Dallas is good. I think Dallas is the best team in the West, or one of the best teams in the West. And maybe number 3 behind Colorado and Vegas. But I think this is a legit contender in the Dallas Stars. I'm on the Pittsburgh Penguins in this game. I think it's a weird line.
Sure.
Especially with Jake Ottinger in that.
Yeah, no, I expect the Stars here.
Like an adult. How about Kuzmat? I don't know who that is.
Kuzmat Shemaev?
Penguins money line, yes, and the under. I could see both. Why not a draw?
I kind of lean under in that game.
Why
Just
not a draw in this
can't
game?
pull the trigger on it. I don't know why.
That's what I would kind of look towards a draw. So 3-2, Penguins in overtime. Cosmet was easy money. The entire card was easy money, honestly. Los Penguinos. Yes. Stars versus Penguins. Give me the under 6.5. Last 10 meetings, 9-1 to the under. Hey, 3-2, Pens in overtime. I stayed off Dallas. Seems too easy. I like the under. Good. So, yeah. Do it. Pull it. Get it. I'm taking chalk on this one, Nick.
Me too. The Dallas Stars. San Jose Sharks are taking on the Florida Panthers in this next one here. The Panthers minus 260 favorites. This line opened up at a 262. It's down to a 259. So it's just a slight movement towards San Jose. Line opened up at a 6.5 minus 116. It's up to a 6.5 minus 125. So it's a slight move towards the over, and it's a slight move towards these Sharks. And the Sharks are bad. I know that's not rocket science saying that, but the Sharks are bad. We had 13% of the tickets and 99% of the cash is on the Sharks, though. But 91% of the tickets, 84% of the cash is coming under the puck line for these Panthers. 71% of the tickets, 90% of the cash is coming in on this under here in this spot. I have this game projected for around 6.7 goals. I had this game projected for the Panthers around minus 300. And for me, this is pretty plain and simple until further notice. I'm just going to keep playing puck lines against the Sharks. I bet the Preds team total against them last game. I'm going to look to continue to fade the Sharks here. I'm on the Florida Panthers minus 1.5. When you look at this San Jose Sharks team, usually with these bad teams, I'm looking to see, is there anything in their advanced statistics to tell me that they should be better? No, they've lost the expected goal battle by at least 1 goal in 4 straight games. They've given up at least 3.25 expected goals in 4 straight games. They've yet to crack 2.5 expected goals for in any of their games. So this is a team that's not scoring, that's struggling defensively, and they're getting outplayed every game. I'm just going to keep betting against them until further notice. Give me the puck line here.
Yeah, I'm just I see that. And I'm ready. I'm ready to just go in and keep fading the keep fading the Sharks. I have them as dead last in my power rankings now. I will say I was a lot higher on them coming into the year. They're 0-4-1. And the one loss, I will say the one loss was impressive. It was a shootout loss to Colorado. Nothing bad there. Granted, they've been plus 210 underdogs or bigger in every single game, so you don't expect them to win. But I can't go after them. I bet them last game, did not work out for me. I'm gonna be on the Panthers. The Panthers look good. I know they're 2-3, but they look good compared to what everybody thought. So I'm gonna ride the Panthers. Puck line.
Yeah. And for those wondering, you can get plus 120 for Panthers minus 2.
Bang bang. Kazmat wouldn't have been easy money if he didn't break his hand after the first round. Join late. How do you feel about the D-backs and the under parlay? I like that. Personally, I like the D-backs. Nick's on the Phillies again. I'm on the D-backs. Sharks. No, thank you. Yep. Here he comes. What's up, lads? First time we see Sam Anderson in a while. He's already talking about the Texas Rangers making the World Series. Congratulations. Yeah, I had the Houston Astros I faded the freaking Rangers all throughout the playoffs. Biggest regret. I feel like the MLB gods want the double upset. I would love to see the Diamondbacks. It's 2.5 and the Panthers team total over. I kind of like the Panthers team total over, yes. Panthers, yes.
And he's saying F at minus 2.5.
Oh, F,
which is plus 150.
Got it. More stuff about UFC. Panthers in the over. Yeah, I kind of see the Panthers in the over. Let's keep on rolling, Nick, because we still got a bunch of games left.
Yeah, this line's moved on me too, and I grabbed this game last night, and I'm glad I did. This line opened up at a 134. It's down to 138. It's down to a 134. It did get up to a 140 at one point. So a slight move towards the Islanders in this game here. Line opened up at a 6. It's down to a 5.5. I love betting my lines early because I got the 6 yesterday on this under. Let's take a look at this game. 81% of the tickets, 96% of the cash is on this set under. It makes sense. 87% of the tickets, 79% of the cash on the Avalanche, and the line moving towards the Islanders does not make any sense. And when we look at this matchup here, we have the I had this game projected for around 5.15 goals. So at 6, I liked it. At 5.5, I'd pump the brakes a little bit. I don't think there's enough value here at 5.5 for me to bet the total. And actually, my numbers lean Avalanche. I'm not going to bet the Avalanche because this line move is just going to keep me off of it, I think. And I know I say that doesn't really bother me, but this line just seems off. So this is a pretty simple stay off for me for the side. For the total, I can't recommend 5.5 when you got 6. When I got 6 last night, because I want that push available for this one here. It's going to be Georgiev and Sorokin, 2 of the top goaltenders in the league right now. I think this is going to be a fun goalie duel, and I got the under 6 in this spot. I would not be surprised if this game went to overtime, which kind of interested to see what that would be. But I also lean Avalanche -1, but the draw would be 335. I lean Avalanche -1 though. I'm not going to bet it, but I'm on the under 6. I like the under better. Just keep betting unders in the Islanders games. Then you'll be fine. The Islanders have gone under in every game other than the one team that drags everybody over the total, the Devils. So they've gone under in every game, and I think this is another game where they can go under.
This is another one that I think it's just the line's too close. When I looked at this one, you get an undefeated team, and they're only -130. And
on the road.
I know it's on the road. It's against the Islanders, whatever. I felt like this one, they should have been closer to 140, 145. If that was the number, then I'd probably be able to look at it more. I like the Islanders in this game. I got them at plus 115. Plus, you look at it, I think the Islanders have pretty good success against Colorado in New York. So I'm just jumping on the Islanders for this game. I think it's a good spot for them to get a win against a Colorado team that they're 5-0 to start the year. You obviously can't expect them to win every single game. And you look at the teams that they've beaten. The Kings, good win. Sharks, Seattle, Chicago, all mess. And then Carolina, good win against Carolina. Although they let up 4 goals, but good win against Carolina. I like the Islanders to get the job done in New York in this one. So go ahead, give me the Isles.
All right, I like it.
Speaking of Leon,
more UFC.
More UFC stuff. Islanders, yes. Just happy they made it, man. Betting or not, been a fan the whole life. Yeah, I can't have anything nice. Bulls. Oh, NBA tomorrow? You're already looking at NBA for tomorrow? I mean, Bulls, a pick'em game against Oklahoma City. No, I don't like that. I will probably be on the Thunder. Lean Islanders. Joe. Hope y'all been good. Been pretty busy, so I've been dealing off sports betting recently. That's fair. What's wrong with the Avalanche? Nothing. They're undefeated. That's why I figured the line would be a little bit wider. No. Both these goalies, Islanders, Avs, last game, Avs won 1-0. That's fair. Under in the D-Cracks game, I could see Islanders won 4 out of 5 at home last 5 against Avs, usually 7+ goals. There you go. This is another line that's weird that I want to jump on.
Yeah, we have the Detroit Red Wings and the Seattle Kraken in this game here. We have the Wings. Is this really down to a 120? Holy crap, this is down to a 120.
Yeah.
That's fishy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Line opened up at a 133. It's down to a 120. Line opened up at 6.5 minus 106. It's now down to a 6.5 plus 103. So a line moved towards the under and a line moved towards the Kraken. 89% of the tickets and 74% of the cash is on the Wings, and the lines moved towards the Kraken. 53% of the tickets, 75% of the cash is on the over in this game, and the line has moved, I believe, towards that over. I believe this was not a game I had any interest in. At this number, I mean, it looks fishy as hell, but it would be, I would look towards the Wings at this number. I'm not excited. I wouldn't be excited about betting the Wings at this number. At 6.5, I would lean under the total in this one here. Kraken have done really not much offensively. The only thing is offensively, Detroit's been awesome, which I think Detroit could put this game over the total themselves or help push it towards that. I'm not going to be on a side in this game. I'm not looking to fade the Red Wings at the moment. But at this line, it just looks way too easy to take the Wings at home. Pass. But my number suggests there's a little bit of value with the Red Wings, but not touching it. There's 16 games on the slate. There's better options.
Release the Kraken.
This is a line thing once again. This line has moved down. I'm going to be all over the Kraken in this one. It's just this is a weird line movement. You got a team that's at home 5-1, looking really good against a 1-4-1 team, and it's this close of a spread. Yeah, I'm already on the Kraken. That was one of the easiest plays for me in this one. It's kind of in the same spot as the Penguins, the Islanders, and the Lightning for me. Those 4 games are kind of like my pick'em games, so I'm going to do that.
I like it.
Back to the chat, Nick. I got to text back, Lenny.
Where do you leave off?
Yeah.
Go Kraken.
Yes.
Come on, release the Kraken or release the players from Kraken. Yeah, lean Kraken. Jacob. Lean over. Fair enough. We'll head on to the next one here. Blackhawks and the Bruins minus 230 favorites in this one with a total of total of 6 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in the spot between Boston and Chicago. Line opened up at a 220. It's up to a 228, so it's a slight move towards the Bruins. Line opened up at a 109 for the over. It's now down to a plus 104, so it's been a 13-cent line movement towards the under in this game, which I 100% agree with. I have this game projected for 5.28 goals. Cash flow. 65% of the tickets, 68% of the cash is on the under. 100% agree with that. 80% of the tickets and only 57% of the cash is on the Bruins money line, but 81% of the tickets, 96% of cash is on the puck line for the Bruins. It's pretty simple for me in this game. I'm not in the business of betting against the Bruins right now. I tried that against the with who do you call it? The Ducks. It did not work. I am on the under, and I think the only way you can bet against the Bruins right now is with a team total under, because they're 5-0. They've only scored 4 goals once, and that was against the Kings on a game that I think they had their lowest expected goal total. Was the one game that they scored 4 goals, which is crazy. They had only 1.84 expected goals against Kings, and of course that's the one they score 4 goals, which is kind of interesting there. But it's under or nothing. Both these teams have been under machines so far this year. Bruins are 1-4 over under, and the Blackhawks are 1-5 over under. So both these teams have been tanking towards the under. And the only game that went over for the Bruins was that 4-2 game, which dropped to a 5.5 against the Kings. And actually, we got the first over in a Chicago game last game where they went over 6 against Vegas. Vegas scored 5 goals. Soderblom finally did not look the greatest. I believe it's going to be Mrazek tonight. Let's see. Where does it say? I believe it's Mrazek, if I'm not mistaken. If I could find where Chicago is. Yeah, it's probable Mrazek. Which, yeah, Soderblom's been really good this year. For me, I would lean maybe if you want to take an under with a Bruins team total under. What's Mrazek's numbers this year? He's been above average, 10.88 expected goals against, and only gave up 9. So he's been okay. But I'm on the under in this game, in this spot. I got it at 6.
This is one of 3 games that I left off my card. I really had no interest in going after this one. I'm not fading Boston, who's looked really good. I've moved them up my rankings. And we always thought, oh, Boston's going to go off to a slow start. Nope. Although, look at who they played. Chicago, Nashville, San Jose, the Kings, Ducks. So they haven't played anybody big.
Kings
so
are good,
lose this game, but I'm gonna stay away from this game. It'd be a lean towards the Blackhawks, but no bet.
And here's the thing with that is they've won, but they haven't. Now this is going to be a really strong under team this year, but they haven't really done anything offensively this year, yet, and it was against bad teams too. So I think we'll see some regression from them later in the season. Back to the chat.
What did you do? Under 6.5 in Blackhawks. It's fair. Blackhawks are the Sabres 2 years ago.
Terrible.
Thanks. Blackhawks for sure. What you want again? I'm tailing them. Good luck, Joe. Blackhawks and Reg. Have fun.
Kind of interested in that Bruins team total under, but I'm not going to get to it.
I really like this game.
This one, I really like this game. We have the St. Louis Blues taking on the Winnipeg Jets. The Jets minus 180 favorites, total of 6 in this game. Let's get into the line history in this spot. Where it opened up at a 170, it's up to a 182. I do not agree with that. And then it opened up at a 6.5. It's down to a 6. So the line's dropped. And the line's moved towards Winnipeg. Let's take a look here. 42% of the tickets, 83% of the cash is on the over. Why the highest the line moved to Winnipeg? 91% of the tickets, 96% of the cash is on them. And St. Louis, I think, could put up goals in this game. I do. I have this game projected at a 6.5, so I thought this line was going to be 6.5. And it was, and it's dropped. And I don't agree with that line movement dropping down. Hellebuck has not been that good this year. He's been slightly below average. I have this game projected for 6.5 goals. When you look at Winnipeg, they're giving up 3.67 expected goals against per game so far this season. Now, St. Louis has struggled offensively. They're only averaging 2.5 expected goals for. But I'm getting their team total here at a minus 120 for the over 2.5. Sign me up for some of that, and I'm also going to grab the full game over 6. I think we see a high-scoring ball game in this one here. I think we see Hellebuck struggle a little bit, and the Blues win this game. I'm also on the Blues money line. I got them at plus 158. This is one of my favorite games of the day because I think there's a lot of value on St. Louis in this spot. This is my dog of the day, St. Louis Blues. Minus 1 or plus. I got them at plus 158. You can get them plus 160 range. Now that's why I said I don't agree with that line movement there, and I don't agree with this line movement on the under as well. So I'm grabbing the over 6 in this game as well. I think St. Louis gives me at least 3, and that's all I need from them. So over St. Louis money line team total over 2.5, full game over 6. This is a big game for me.
Is it the friend of the program who's playing today? Who's in the goal?
It will be, yeah.
All right, Jordan Biddington. Let's get it. I'm on the Blues. I got them at nice plus money. I think I'm around a plus 150 area. Right, 160 for the Blues. And I got plus 110 for the Kraken, by the way. I'm on the Blues in this one. I like the spot for them. I'm not super high on this Jets team. Who actually finally won a game against Edmonton. That was their second win of the year, and it was in overtime. But I like the Blues in this one. I think they look a lot better. I like how Benny looks right now. So let's go ahead and grab some Blues today.
Yeah, and I do like the way Biddies looked. But here's the thing. I was on the Jets last game against Winnipeg. I don't want to lay a price with Winnipeg, though.
That's fair. Fernando was on the Jets, and Nathan's on the Blues. There you go. Let's jump into this game, which I originally had one look last night. I switched.
Yeah, Wild minus 125, total 6.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot. Wow, this line's dropped. Never mind. It opened up at a minus 115 for the Wild. When you typed up the games this morning, it was 127 for the Wild, and now it's minus 110 for the Oilers. So a massive line move towards the Oilers here in this spot. Line opened up at a 6.5 minus 101. It's up to a 6.5 at minus 112. So a move towards the over and a move towards the Oilers here in this spot. 80% of the tickets, 92% of the cash is on the over in this game. 44% of the tickets and 50% of the cash is on the Oilers in this game, and the line's moved towards them here. This is an interesting game. I think I'm more interested in the side than the total, or the total than the side. And I'm leaning over the total here in this spot here, even without McDavid. Because Stuart Skinner has not been very good so far this season. And I wanted to back the Oilers in this game. I would lean Oilers in the spot. My numbers have slight value towards the Wild here, but I have no interest in backing the Wild in this spot because I think there'll be value betting on Edmonton without McDavid. That's my problem. Is I think that back-to-back unders for this Edmonton team, and ever since that 2-0 win on opening night for the Wild, they played nothing but overs. 7-4 loss against the Leafs, 5-2 win against the Habs, 7-3 loss against the Kings, and 5-4 loss against the Blue Jackets. And I think this is the season Gustafsson gets exposed. We're going to realize why this guy was a backup goaltender for Ottawa. And yeah, he had good numbers last year, but he didn't play that many games. He played Fleury played more games than Gustafsson did. So I'm going to be on this over. I want to fade Gus a little bit this year. I think I see some regression coming his way. I'm on the over 6.5 here in this spot. I would lean towards maybe taking a shot with the Oilers team total. I'm not sold on Gus yet. We'll see.
Yeah, I will say I had a Gus Bus Vesna ticket.
It's still very early, but
I'm not super high on it. It is what it is. I'm on Edmonton today. Originally, I was looking at it going, I'm going to grab Minnesota. It looks good. Line looks fine, whatever. And I realized it's Connor McDavid, first game out, and I want to fade the injury report. One of the biggest players in the league, if not the biggest player in the league, goes out, and the line moves towards Edmonton. The thing is, I think this could be a good thing for Edmonton for a couple of games.
They can learn what type of depth they have.
A, they can learn the depth, and B, they can try to figure out how to play or which other guys can score. Because if everything's not McDavid, who's going to do it? Somebody's got to step up, and I think it's going to benefit the Oilers in the long run to have a couple of games without McDavid to try to gain confidence in some of the second and third line players. So I will be on the Edmonton Oilers in this game on the money line. I got it at even money when I put out my plays. So even money for the Edmonton Oilers for me.
I like it. Yeah. It would be Oilers or nothing for me. It'd definitely be Oilers or nothing.
Blues. Yes, Blues. Wild puck line. Yeah, I could see the Wild puck line. Oh, no, sorry. No. Sorry, I was distracted getting my aces cracked by pocket tens. Wild puck line, no. Wild team total over 3.5 plus 120.
I can see that.
Skinnered, yes. Over for sure. Wild in regulation, no. Terry said this is a Wild spot.
Really? I had no idea he would say that. What is next? Tim said this is a Buffalo spot today?
No comment. Let's head to the next game, Nick.
Yeah, we got the Nashville Predators in this one here, and they are taking on
by the Vancouver Canucks.
the Canucks.
Canucks.
The Preds minus 120 favorites in this game with a total of 6 in this spot. Let's get into it here. And when you look at expected goal numbers here, I don't think there's a better team in the NHL at the moment than the Nashville Predators. They've won 5 of 6 games when you look at expected goals. The only one that they were outplayed in was by 0.2 goals in that blowout loss against Edmonton. So this is a Nashville team that my numbers suggest are bet on. And the Canucks are fool's gold. They're 3-2 this year. They've been outplayed in 3 of the 5 games badly. They managed to escape that Edmonton game with the win. And they barely played. They played slightly better than Florida in that game. They squeaked out that win. I don't believe in this Canucks team right now. And their numbers suggest that they are going to go on a bad run. And the only thing keeping them competitive in games right now is Thatcher Demko. And I do have the Predators in this game. I got the Predators at minus 113 yesterday. And I'm going to stick with the Preds here today. I would maybe, if you're looking to bet them here, I mean, I still don't mind the minus 120 price tag for them here, minus 125. That's about as high as I'll go. I'll lean towards their team total over 3.5. I don't really want to play that against Demko, though, but I do think the Preds win this game. I am on Nashville in this spot here. I think that they're a bet-on team going forward.
Yeah, I took the over in this game. I think the Canucks score some, or I think goals get scored in this game. We've seen the over hit in 4 out of 5 games for the Canucks. Actually, sorry, one of them was a push. And then for the Preds, I think we see some goals from them. We've seen 4 goals and 5 goals in the last 2 games for them. Granted, one of them was against the Rangers. Good win there. And one of them against the San Jose. They've gone over. Well, they only it was 4-1, so that Rangers game didn't go over. But the previous game, Edmonton 6-1 game. I think you're going to see some more overs with Nashville. So I did take the over in this one, over the 6. I believe I got 6.5. So I still like the over in this game. Yeah, over 6.5 at even money for me in this one.
I don't mind it. I had this game projected for around 6.5, but that's not implementing what we've seen from the goalies, which are 2 above average goaltenders. So I don't know. I would stay. I'm staying off the total. The goaltenders are enough to keep me off of it.
Okay. Over at plus money. Yeah. That's out of this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the New York Rangers and the Calgary Flames. The Rangers minus 120 favorites in this game with a total of 6 in this spot. Let's take a look at the line history in this game, where it opened up with the Rangers as minus 110 favorites. It's now minus 121, so it moved towards New York. Line opened up at a 6 minus 115. It's down to a 6 minus 101, so it moved towards the under and it moved towards the Rangers in this one here. 42% of the tickets, 84% of the cash is on the Rangers. The lines move towards them. 68% of the tickets, 78% of the cash is on the under. The lines move towards that. I have this game projected for 6, so I think this total is spot on. I have the Rangers around a minus 140 in this game, so I do see a little bit of value here with New York. It is going to be Markstrom and Shesterkin. Shesterkin has kind of struggled to start the year. Very limited sample size, though, so we will keep that in mind. But I kind of like the Rangers in this spot. The Rangers have actually been playing pretty well this year to start it off. Offensively, they've actually struggled the last 3 games, but defensively, this is a pretty good defensive team. They've only given up 2.6 expected goals against per game this year, and they are averaging 3.27 expected goals for. And I think I'm going to move on the Rangers here at the slight price tag here in this spot. And when you look at Calgary, they've been a middling team. They're about break even when it comes to like expected goals and things along those lines. Just not a team I particularly trust. So I'm going to take the Rangers here at minus 121 here in this spot. New York Rangers minus 121 for me.
Yep, I'm on the rags with you. I'm on the Rangers in this game. It's a Flames team. I believe is playing. No, they've had days off. Never mind. They just came off of 3 games in 4 days. That's what it was. And they looked ugly against Detroit. So this could be a bounce back spot for them. But I like the Rangers in this one. I think they're the better team. They are coming up a nice 4-1 win in Seattle. Now they go to Calgary. I think road trips are good for some teams sometimes, and I think it's gonna be. I think this road trip is gonna be good for the Rags. I think they get another win here against Calgary. I got them minus 115 money line. So let's go. Let's grab the Rangers today.
Yeah, it looks like Joey Decord is going to be the goalie for the for the Kraken today. It's not going to be Grubauer. All right.
Lean Canucks, but I'm off it. Canucks. This is the final game that I did not touch today.
I did. This is not the final game. We have 2 games left. Oh, this is the final game that you didn't play. My bad. I misheard you there. The LA Kings are taking on the Arizona Coyotes. The Kings minus 185 favorites, total 6.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the line history in this spot here, where the Kings opened up as 191 favorites. Now they're 184. Line opened up at a minus 106 for the over. It's now plus 101 for the over 6.5. So the lines moved 7 cents towards the under, which I 100% agree with. We have 72% of the tickets, 95% of the cash is on the under. The line has moved towards set under. We have 69% of the tickets, nice, and 72% of the cash is on the Coyotes, and the lines moved towards them. I have this game projected for 6 goals, so at that 6.5, I like it. And that's even without implementing the goalie numbers here in this one, which let me get up Ingram. Ingram, I think, played very limited. Ingram. Yeah, he's played 2 starts, and he's had slightly above average numbers. And Talbot's actually had a positive goals saved above average so far this year. For as much shit as people give Talbot, he's actually been above average so far this season. 0.875 goalie rating, which you want below 1, and he has a 1.71 goals saved above average in his, I believe, 3 starts. The Kings have been really good offensively, but defensively, the Arizona Coyotes have been really good, and the Kings have been actually really good defensively as well. Kings only giving up 2.16 expected goals against so far this season, and the Coyotes only giving up 2.88. So both these teams are giving up less than 3 expected goals per game. I see something along the lines of 3-2 in this game. I like the under here. Under 6.5 is what I got in this game at minus 110. Yotes and Kings.
Yeah, this one was just a stay off for me. I just didn't have any interest in going after it. Didn't feel like I needed to go after this one. The Oats look good to start the year. I'll give them that. 3-2 to start the year. I am higher in the Kings than I guess most people, but this one's a stay away. I do like the last game, Nick.
I do as well. So
we'll go ahead and jump right into the last game.
And we get the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Philadelphia Flyers with the Knights as minus 195 favorites. Wow. Total of 6 in this game. 6. I beat a nice little line movement on that. This is a dangerous game for Vegas. Line opened up at a 245. It's down to a 195. Line opened up at a 6.5. It's down to a 6. So a move towards the under and a big move towards these Philadelphia Flyers. 32% of the tickets, 94% of the cash is on said Flyers. That's probably why. 64% of the tickets, 85% of the cash is on the under in this game here. The line has moved towards both. It's moved down half a goal. I got in at 6.5 yesterday. And I think I want to move on this play as well to end the night here. I like the Flyers in this spot. And I'm going to move here on the Vegas Golden Knights team total under in this game. I have this game projected for 4.5 goals. So I have this projected as the lowest scoring game of the night. We have 2 really good goaltenders, Aiden Hill and Carter Hart. It was Erickson last game. I don't know what happened with that Philly game last game against the Stars of all team. Soared over the total. I don't think so in this one here. I'm on the under 6.5. I got it last night at minus 120. and I'm going to be on the Vegas Golden Knights team total under the 3.5 at -110, and that is my final play on the card. So I think something along the lines of 2-1 Flyers, 3-2 Knights, something like that. I think we see a low-scoring game here.
I took the Flyers. To give the Knights their first loss of the year. I know that sounds a little crazy. This Flyers team has looked good. Vegas has looked good too. I'm not saying that they haven't. But I feel like when I looked at this one, I could see the Flyers pulling off an upset at the end of the night. If you look at some of the bigger dogs today, which one's going to be the one that ruins all the parlays? I think it could be the Flyers beating the Vegas Golden Knights, because I don't see Florida losing. Devils, I don't really see them losing. What other big favorites are there? Ottawa, I don't see Ottawa losing to Buffalo. Like Winnipeg, maybe Winnipeg could be your parlay killer, but I see Vegas as the slaughter game. So give me Philly money line. I got it at +180. Gonna ride with that.
I like it.
There you go. We got 3 chats, and then we'll do housekeeping and stuff. Kings, good luck. Flyers. King, this should be at least okay. That is all the games for today, Nick. We made it through an hour and 26 minutes, mostly talking about hockey.
Love it.
But we'll go ahead and we'll jump into the
Housekeeping.
channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. All the links above Nick's head. Make sure you guys are checking those out. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. If you guys are interested in becoming a member of the channel, bam. I will be putting out mostly all my cards for NBA the night before so that you guys can beat some line movements on it. If you guys are interested in grabbing that, $4.99 a month, 16 cents a day. I posted out my plays earlier in last night for the NBA, and we got the Warriors at -115. Now they're up to -3. So there you go. I really think if you guys are interested, we're gonna beat some line movements this year. We definitely will. So there you go. Recap time for the NBA under in the Nuggets game. I'm taking the Warriors. I got a -115 money line. I'm on the D-backs. And then for the NHL, I took the over in the Capitals game. I took the Ducks. I'm on the Sabres. I took the Lightning in the over. I took the Penguins, Panthers puck line, Islanders, Kraken, Blues, Oilers, over in Preds, Rangers, and the Flyers to end the night. Nick?
Yeah, I'm on the Maple Leafs -1, team total over 3.5, full game over 6.5. Sens -1, Lightning team total over 3.5, full game over 6.5. Canadiens team total over 2.5, full game over 6.5. Stars -109. Panthers puck line. Islanders Avalanche under 6. Boston Chicago under 6. Blues +158. Blues team total over. Blues full game over. Minnesota Edmonton over 6.5. Nashville Predators -113. Rangers -121. Under 6.5. LA Arizona. Vegas team total under 3.5. Full game under 6.5. I'm on the Philadelphia Phillies -1. I'm on the Golden State Warriors also at -1. I got it last night. I'm on the Hilltoppers +5 and +180. That is my full card for today.
There you go. That's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We'll be back tomorrow with another one. Finding the outro video. Where did it go? There it is. See you guys.